It has been a week and a half since starting this game. And tonight, I am guaranteeing myself I am going to beat this tonight. However long these remaining stars will take. I at least hope 2.5 hours will suffice. Back to the LUIGI Galaxy we go. Stock up on our one-ups for the day. Yes, please. Let's see. No purple comets available right now. Figures. Still gonna be the most annoying part. And, oh my god, already just this soon out the gate. Why the fuck? It's like every fucking night I start streaming this shit. It's like the frame drops just start happening like sooner and sooner. Like fuck everything, man. Well, anyway, let's just take care of this secret star that we had apparently missed, because I forgot that green stars are like their own extra secret star in the galaxies that hold them. So hopefully I can catch wherever the fucking goddamn it this. Fuck. Hold on. Alright. We're still sticking with the PNG for the time being. Just... Funny thing is, like, so, like, kind of, before actually, starting tonight's stream, I was just leaving OBS on, making sure that everything, you know, like, was running and looked right, how it should and all that. But then, like, I noticed that, like, that same, like, frame rate dropping, like frames that are just, like, getting lost in the encoding. Like, I saw, like, it was doing that, that shit even when I didn't have the stream, like, currently active. So I think it's, like, not an issue that's isolated to them, like, it's no longer a thing that's isolated to when I am actually, like, active with, like, a stream or recording. I just think it's now something to do with, like, my laptop. It's something related to, like, just the, like, be it, issues with, like, the CPU processes taking up so much, energy, or just might be, like, my laptop just, like, just the laptop has been on all day because I've been using it. It's my main computer. I don't have anything else really to use. So maybe that was it. Like oh man. I've got no idea, honestly, like, how much worse this might get, possibly, in the coming months, because if it is just that, like it's a power heat related issue and we're now entering summer, it's like, god damn it, things are gonna be real bad. But god, and even it's still dropping frames right now, of all things. Like, I cannot fucking believe this shit. Like it's certainly not dropping nearly as many frames anymore now that, like, I just turned off PRPR Live. I was gonna, like, try using VTube Studio as an alternative to see if, like, that's not putting as much power, like, weight on the laptop or anything, but it didn't. But, like, the problem I had with that was it's like like, the external USB web camera that I'm using did not seem to really like that camera, like, whatsoever. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm actually curious about something. Is this like... Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. Just the sand going up and down. Alright, I think I might have an idea of like what the main thing is that I need to look for to get the secret. I saw something that was like, yep, right there. Yep, okay. So, just goddamn computer-related issues. They're like... Just the amount of power and, like, heat has to be the thing that's, like, fucking with it. That's the only, like, conceivable remaining issue that I can point to. Okay, well... Okay, seriously, how am I supposed to... Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. Because they're facing away too far. Alright, I got it. I know what I need to do. This is probably a bad start, actually, the more I think about it, so... We'll see if this, Yeah, okay, yeah, they are active. Alright, we're gonna do this right. Alright, again from the top, but good this time. Oh, come on, no! Why? Okay, no, this saves it. Alright. Shit. No! Fuck. Asshole. I don't want to deal with, like, all these, like, dry bones right away. Is the problem. Man, I forgot about the difficulties of, like, trying to aim this shit. Okay, now just keep him following. Hopefully... Wait, I think I see... Ah! Well, it's not the one I wanted. You son of a bitch. Yeah, we'll just do it this way because I want to get a whole lot of star bits from all these dry bones, killing them for real instead of just, like, knocking them apart. Oh, missed him. Bastard. yeah, just thinking about it more now, it's like I should have, like while I was busy making dinner earlier today. Yeah, I know what to do. Like, I'm just currently, like, stressing about just, like, fucking, like, technical bullshit with, like, the stream quality and things like that. Oh, come on. How is the angle not right? God damn it. Fucking shit. I'll get it. I'll get it in time. I need to focus more. There. All right. Finished. Now we can get out of here, and hopefully a purple comet star will have, like, trigger for one of these galaxies. Hopefully this one, so we can just get this dome out of the way. God, yeah, just my PC's just running way too hot right now. Oh well. This is what I gotta deal with. Oh well, this is available now. We can just do that. On the puzzle cube. Very well. Is it time limited? It's probably gonna be that. Yep, I hear the music. Yeah. 2 minutes and 30. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much of an issue, I think. I mean, obviously walking across those girders might be a bit tricky. I don't know, but it's not too hard to still stay on regardless, just keeping momentum with Luigi. Alright, okay. That part is dealt with, I think. Oh, come on. Stay on there. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. Yo, sup, gags? Try my best to focus amidst various technical difficulties beforehand. Yeah, Yeah, I'm trying to do what I can to get my PC to cool down some, because otherwise it is dropping frames like fucking crazy. So yeah, you're getting the Pop Team Epic version of my avatar for right now. Okay, well that galaxy's done, with only a few seconds to spare. I wonder if the Dusty Dune Comet's available. No, of course it's not. Fine, whatever. Let's move on elsewhere. Like, I sincerely hope tonight, with, like, completing these last few Comet Stars, that I do not get into a situation where... Yeah, because there's none available right now. It's expecting me to, like, clear a regular star. I sincerely hope that, like... Let's say I complete, like, the rest of, like, the regular stars. Like, the ones that aren't tied to any prankster comets. Like, I sincerely hope at that point I'm not misremembering anything, and the game just goes, you know, actually, you can just, you can just, like, go straight to all the comets, stars right now, because otherwise, I'm not looking forward to the idea of having to repeat stars just to fucking get one of these random ones to spawn. It's like the entire reason why I started the stream earlier by like half an hour. Alright, time to get going for a reskin of an existing boss fight. Because it's just one of those things that always crops up with a lot of the late game challenges in Galaxy 2. It sure does feel sometimes like those those reused concepts feel more like they're out of an act of we don't know what to put here. Alright, over there. Oh, fuck off! Okay, I still made it up, that's fine. Oh, there's... Ah, damn it. Went back in the lava. I'm just definitely wondering what the purpose of this planetoid is. Maybe I just gotta, like, destroy these enemies right here. We'll try that. Because I'm not seeing, like, a launch star or anything, so it's gotta be, like, defeat all enemies or something. Yep. Knew it. Okay. Off we go. Ooh. Nice. Just made it all the way over there. That felt good. Okay, this at least is pretty cool. All right. Oh, no ground pound, Luigi. What are you doing? That was quite the user error. I'm probably gonna fall in the lava, I think. No, look at that. Just come on. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's some close calls. It's just the way the gravity is working. Oh well. Fine by me. Yeah, get those star bits. Eat them up. Yeah, I think it'll be... Yeah, I'll buy the, I'll buy that shroom. I think we're good. Okay, frame rate's definitely started to normalize a bit more now for the... on the stream's end. I mean, still occasionally some drop frames, but like but I'm not noticing the overall FPS getting as low as it has been whenever it starts shitting itself. So yeah, this is the fight from the first galaxy, except it's like, hey, it catches on fire now. You have to be more specific in your timing. Just deal with it. Ah. That said, the timing's not too hard still. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, even like with like the differences that it's trying to put in here, it sure does not feel nearly as like substantial as you would like it to be. Yeah, like this fight is just meant to take a while. Like so much longer compared to the original because of just all like the fire nonsense it keeps doing a struggle on the OG Dino Piranha. Really? Like I remember like catching on pretty quick. Like just like the route to take to like really get close to its tail and like spin attack it. Yeah. Yeah, but then again, it was like I was already like in junior high when I did get playing this game, like, and I definitely felt like I wasn't like really getting like the full brunt of like the game's challenges until I was like at this end point. Okay, there's a Daredevil Comet, but I need to keep checking. Okay, that... I clearly should not have, landed on this side. Ah, whatever. Please, I just need more of these these purple comet stars to spawn so I could just get them all out of the way. Okay, good. The bedroom has one. That's the last one I think I need, and then we'll have finished that dome. Perfect. Good. Oh wait, like he still gives you... Oh god damn it, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot that like he just gives you like the map anywhere. Like, I was always so much more used to, like, going to where Rosalina is and just looking at the big holograph, like, screen projection. Oh, well. Okay, that actually does make things a lot more convenient, I'll say. Oh, good. There's no time limit on this. Just raw 100 purple coins. Cool. And hopefully I do not end up losing track of where the last few are and wandering for 5 minutes going, where the fuck are these? As has been the thing with, like, some of these... like with... oh, wait, I overshot that pretty far. Okay, there we go. Okay, just get on top of him. There we go. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the more leisurely pace of like these particular types of for these types of purple coin missions, rather than having to deal with the time limit. Just because like the time limit is extra dickish because of it still running down even after you spawn the star. So even if you get all 100 purple coins, it can end up in a situation where you still lose. Okay, come on. Pick it up. Got it. Yeah, this seems just pretty straightforward compared to a lot of the other ones that I've gone after. Primarily because it's like the... Can I... Okay, that was the angle. Oh. Even when you're sliding and crouching but not pushing the analog stick, that still does not mean that you'll just cancel into like a backflip. It will just be interpreted as a long jump. You gotta remember that shit. But whatever, after we finish this game, it'll be a while before we end up playing as Luigi and anything again, because we'll be going straight into Galaxy 2. Cool, okay. That is... Oof. Alright. 66. And 67. Okay, good. Glad I caught those. $75. Nice. Just a quarter of the way to go. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Those were right there. I hope I didn't forget any other coins like along like those similar like transition paths from like the top side to the bottom. Oh yeah, they're still, even with how packed together these coins are, they're still making sure that I'm like using the camera to keep checking behind every object and corner. Let's see. Can I check over there? Okay. I think this this particular bottom, top side, I don't even know anymore. Regardless, we gotta head back over the. Oh fuck! Oh, no! Don't you dare! Oh, God. Wait, why is it... They're only... Oh my god. Of course this would have to happen. You... assholes. Of course, there would still be one more that, like, I missed somewhere. Again, it's the duality of blue coin comets. Seriously, where the hell? Oh my god. Oh, I am an absolute idiot. How did I not see it at, like, at the very top? Ugh. Okay, fine. Let's work our way around here, not get hit by anything. Backflip off the top of the switch. And it doesn't require me to hit the switch to reach the star at the place where it spawned, so that's good. I just don't want to get hit by anything else. Oof! Oh my god, I did not see that toad. Freaking bouncing me off when I least expect it. Son of a bitch. Alright. Nice. Now, this dome should be all completed. Yes, we'll save right now. 11 more to go to 120. Yep, that's all taken care of. Alright, no comets active right now. Figures. Back up here. Because I'm pretty sure we could still get like a secret star from Melty Molten. Or not. No, never mind. We already got that. Shoot. No more comets are active, so... Hope this works. Okay, but... I remember this at least being a cool galaxy. The Dreadnought Galaxy. This is... real neat. Like, the next step up from the Battle Rock Galaxy, like, way, way earlier in the game. Yeah, just look at this thing, man. Okay. Yeah, it can only be taken out with just the stomp, which means only coins, but whatever. It's all fine. Still, definitely wondering, like, how many stars from now is it going to be that I have to finally confront the whole, like, Luigi's Purple Coins challenge. 'Cause I still remember that being like quite a talking point for people as far as like the challenge that's Super Mario Galaxy could still like dish out, even if it was like occasionally so. Oh, nailed it. No. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Those crush if you stay on them. Never mind. Right. Okay. Yeah. This whole bit. Finally get to change the gravity inside here. Yeah, there we go. And made it. Gotta knock these springs so that they get stunned, but not so stunned that they will just go into the... Please, just let me get on. There we... Oh, that works too. I don't even need to spin into them beforehand, right? It's been a while since I've had to deal with those tops. Oh, those are just coins? Whatever. Yeah, such a long gauntlet just to get all the way here. Yeah, and there's the star. Ah, and the gravity curves as such where like they know that... Oh wow! Hold on. Let's look at that. Look at that shit again. It was actively the gravity. Like as soon as I got that high, was actively trying to push me back to the starting platform. They knew. They knew in this game when like just taking advantage of like of your moveset would like cause you to skip an entire platforming challenge, and did absolutely everything they could to like prevent that. Meanwhile, it's like Galaxy 2, I feel unless I'm misremembering or anything, I want to say that like it had more instances where it was like, oh, you found a way to circumvent this challenge just by using like your core platforming moveset? Yeah. Good job. You did it. I want to say that was a thing. Oh my god, even the network's being affected right now. Shit. Okay, fine. I really should just like... I don't know what I need to do in order to make sure that like it works better, but I should probably like do something like actually invest in like an air conditioner unit or something for my room. I feel like just relying on like a fan isn't gonna be enough to try and help cool my room down as I'm like going through summer right now. I cannot believe this right now. It's already bad enough that, like, I'm losing frames, like in the encoding and rendering on local, and now it's another that it's actually dropping frames from the network. God, this stream's a goddamn shit show, but I can't stop. I want to just beat this fucking game right now. Alright, there's one. Actually, hold on. Is that the only purple comet that's out right now? Okay, I got choices. Yeah, you know what? I'll do the engine room. Let's go to Gold Leaf. The freaking Honey Hive Galaxy reskin. Okay. There it is. Purple coins in the woods. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a time-based challenge. I don't think they would go that far for this. Wait, no, I hear the music. Shit. God damn it, game. It's like there's no rhyme or reason, it feels like, this behind whether they're gonna give you purple coins where you just can take it at your own leisure, or other times where it's like, nope, fuck you, race against the clock. Oh well. At least when it comes to these time challenges, they're pretty explicit about, like, where the coins are and, like, arrange them in a way that makes sense as far as, like, this is the path. Use it. Yeah, like, because this is not so bad right now. There, okay. Got 50? Yes, I do. That's a pretty good way to, like, help confirm, like, your progress. Just having the game outright say, hey, you should have this amount of coins at this point. And I did. Thank you. Yep, I got 70 as well. Thank you. Thank you, honeybees, for helping me keep track of this shit. And yep, 90, so that's probably still on track. Last 10 are going to be right up top here. Go on, tell me. Yep, yes I did. We are, like this star is in the bag. Done. Okay. Now I've got a minute to grab this star. Not like it's any pressure on our part. Like, I know, like, the frame rate on the local end is driving me crazy with, like, the OBS recording, but I sincerely hope as well that, like, any, like, extra frames being dropped on the network aren't, like, impacting, like, people's experience watching this too much. It's like, I gotta just I gotta do something about this laptop. It's only like, what? Been almost 2 years since I've had it? I mean, obviously it doesn't help in a way that it's like, with how I do things, I'm always, I'm always like in my room, door closed, not wanting like any of my stuff to disturb others, nor do I want other people to disturb me. You know, window closed as well, blind shut, because unfortunately my window is west facing. But even then, it's like, it is so goddamn difficult to properly just like cool off the room when I most need it. Colossal cannons. But yeah, it's just after weeks of wondering why in the fucking hell is like is it that like my streams keep losing frames. I think it now like settles it for me that it is like it's not anything to do with like network or like specific programs I have running in the background. It's literally based on just how hot my PC is running at any time. And that includes like what else might be affecting the temperature. You know, not just what's on the, like not just what is like on like the computer itself, but also just like the temperature of the room also impacting it. And thankfully, it's like I'm like in preparation for summer. I'm definitely glad that like I'm in a part of the country that is like north, like far up north enough that I don't have to worry about temperature, like the outside temperature, getting as high as it is anywhere else in the United States. But I still hate it. Fuck summer. The heat ruins everything that I do. All the more reason why I feel like I would just rather like get like an air conditioning unit instead of this fan, even if it is gonna be like during the times I run it, it's gonna be more of an electricity hog, if anything. Like it's already, I'm already playing like these retro games that I stream off a CRT, where I'm like splitting the feed to that TV and the capture card. So it's like just having that TV running, it's not like I'm running like the most energy efficient like work setup imaginable right now, you know? But then again, that's almost like why exclusively these days it feels more like when I turn on the CRT, it's explicitly for like recording or streaming games for like a project or something, you know? Like I still, like because I have the RetroTink, I still sometimes try and do things like play off of my main monitor using like the RetroTink itself, because it does a really good job as it is, like upscaling like this SD content, deinterlacing it like with good picture quality. And then, like, on top of all that, like, I am as well currently thinking about, like, sometime before the end of this year, I want to get together the funds to buy individual parts and put together a Windows 98, like, retro PC. Like, a machine that would be just dedicated to be, like, having an easier time playing all, like, these old, like, 90s, like, late DOS, early 3D accelerated like PC games up through like 2001 or something like that. Because I had that thought again. Oh fuck! Why? God damn it! Like I had that thought again actually. When it came to like last night, just thinking about like the PC games I have and how like, especially after streaming DNF 2001 on Saturday, I was like, man, I really do want to get to like streaming like more old PC games. But considering how hot my laptop runs all the freaking time, combined with the nature that like just trying to like sometimes run old games in conjunction with OBS causes like unforeseen like consequences in performance. Oh god, this is intense. And if I seem to recall, I think like this particular route we're going to be going on is actually what we have to do for the purple coins. So that'll be extra fun. Oh my god. But yeah, just like looking up like the kind of parts that I would want. Thank you, Gags. Yeah, I pulled through. Only like took, what was it, just one death on that whole gauntlet? I think, yeah, that was pretty solid. But yeah, even just like looking up like old PC parts, that would be ideal for like a Windows 98 sort of like retro machine. Like it wouldn't cost me as much. You would think it would somehow, given like the insane reality we live in at the moment, that trying to make the ideal Windows 98 like sort of like vintage PC would cost a shit ton because of how highly sought after stuff like the Voodoo 3 and other particular components are. But in reality, it's like, no, it's like, yeah, like sure, it's just the Voodoo cards and also like some specific types of sound cards, but it's not to the point where you will look at it and go like it's a lost cause. It is still demonstrably cheaper than like trying to make like a upper mid-range to top of the line like modern gaming PC today. And obviously we're still kind of in that transition phase of like of GPUs like finally starting to move quickly back towards MSRP now that crypto bros are just eating the biggest plate of shit that they've ever had in their lives. That said though, it's like if my PC is starting to run this hot consistently, it is making me worried about like how much more impacted my streams are going to be going forward. If it's something I'm just going to have to... If it really just ends up being like a seasonal thing. For lack of a better term. Because I know, like, I don't run any, like, heating through the house into my room. I have the vent shut off. Like, I want my room to basically be like an icebox. Which you might think, like, at least, especially for people, like, in Alaska, they think I would be crazy for doing that, considering it already gets so cold during the winter. But that's why I much, much prefer this. Okay. Oh, well. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be one of the slowest purple coin stars to get, entirely because it is just all about, like, getting the last bit of mileage they can out of this bee suit. The suit so that when you have it active, it doesn't let you long jump. Because it wants you to do all this, like, flying shit. And of course, I can't even, like, hit blocks now because it just makes me so lightweight. Ooh, just barely made it. Okay. So hopefully I do not miss too many coins on an initial pass, because I kind of expect that to happen. It seems to have been, like, very consistent in doing that outside of, like, Good Egg Galaxy, I feel like. But that's just because it is, like, so clearly signposted, like, what you need to do. You need to basically take every single launch star so that you catch, like, all the purple coins that you just get automatically from flying. And it's just, man. I wish I had, like, a modern desktop PC again. I wish I had something that I could just, like, that was beefier than this laptop and it could better manage the heat. But I don't have the money for that yet. And my retro and, like, my desire to complete all, like, the conceivable retro gaming goals that I can think of, like, my desire at this point for like a Windows 98 custom-made PC is like that desire is unfortunately greater than just getting a normal modern desktop PC like the rest of the world. Because look, man, I just want a stress-free fucking way to play Crimson Skies and Heavy Gear 2 whenever I want. Is that so much to goddamn ask for? Also, I guess on that list, add MechWarrior 3 to that, if only because, unlike the other two games I've mentioned, I have been utterly stumped at every turn as far as, like, how to actually get MechWarrior 3 to run on any modern Windows PC, because it just requires all manners of, like, extra programs and, like, CPU throttling and other crap that I just cannot fully parse and, like, get to work the way that I want on this laptop. I'm lucky I was able to even get Crimson Skies and Heavy Gear 2 to work. The latter, like, almost like by luck, it seems. Like, there's a good number of popular, like, 90s PC games that have, like, a whole lot of, like, really solid community work done to them to, like, keep them maintained and, like, still playable on modern OSs and hardware. But then you just have some games that were, like, that just does not happen nearly as much. And it's a damn shame. Oof. No. Do not fall off right now. Thank you. Yeah, you did. I saw that. Very clearly. Okay. Oh, there's a lot on that. Oh, no, those are just star bits. Never mind. Shit. Okay. You know, I sincerely hope that they did not hide any purple coins, like, underneath, like, the tunnels in that dome. But I get the sneaking suspicion that they probably did, and I'm gonna have to go back there anyway. Just extra things to kind of make you spend more time in this level because of the slowness of the bee suit. Okay, we're getting up to the tree now. This should be fine, I think. 69. Well, it's no longer 69, but whatever. Yeah, seriously, I legit hope that all these purple coins are just set up that, like, it's entirely meant for you to do everything with just the beast suit. Because why would they have all these clouds out and about right now that you can only stand on if you have the beast suit? Yeah, at least a whole lot of these seem to be very much situated around this tree. I think we're good. Okay. $86, huh? Yeah, we're getting very close. All right. 90. All right, moment of truth. How many am I gonna get from here? So. Oh, wait. Is that... Oh! Look at that! Those are the last 4. Thank God I'm not gonna have, like, I did not miss any going along this entire circuit. Thank goodness for them not, like, trying to hide any of these coins underwater. Thank God. Yeah, look at that. That actually went as intended. I just wish it, you know, didn't take for fucking ever. Or that didn't require me to then go all the way back to the other side. Even though it starts me right here. Like, you're seriously doing this to me, game. Fine, have it your way. We're swimming. That said, hopefully, like, if anyone else who's unfamiliar is watching this and think just, like, my comments make it sound like I am just, like bitching about, like, severely bitching about a lot of annoyances in this game, don't worry, it's like, I still like this game. I'm just calling out these things as they are with, like, my current perspective on things, because, while I still think this is a fantastic, very feel-good platforming game, like, I have not touched this in at least a decade. Or, like, rather more than a decade, because I at least remember that I played a lot of this game, like, I did, like, at least 2 100% runs of it, right up until Galaxy 2 came out, and then I completely switched over because I was like, oh my god, everything about Galaxy 2 is infinitely better than this. And it was already a great game. Oh my god, that took so long. Yeah, it's like, what, only... Jesus, we're only over an hour in. Huh. Well, that's fine, because we now got 113. Yep, as always, there's still no comment. It very much just seems to be... You gotta alternate at this point because of, like, how many are left. Oh well. At least it seems like my initial fear is being alleviated, which is I'm not gonna have to do something as dumb as repeat a star just to make a comet show up. At least I hope so. Alright, what do we got over here? Yeah, there's still nothing there. Yeah, we'll fly here. Yeah, we're gonna have so many comets to complete. Revenge of the Top Man Tribe. Ah, yes, another reused boss fight. They sure love doing this. I mean, whatever. There are moments in Galaxy 2 where they clearly reuse earlier ones again. It's just better paced about that stuff with, like, all the other crazy level ideas they come up with. So it feels less egregious. I don't know. It's a weird one. Very clean. Very well done. Good job, me. Okay. Alright, more of these. These fragments. Got him. That was fairly easy. Oh, yeah, that music transition. Oh, come on! No! Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, thank God for that. I was trying to grab on as I was in midair. You bastards. Fuck off. God damn it! No! Ah! Oh, you son of a bitch! No! Oh, I am just getting bad cycles with this horse shit. Well, so much for that health shroom. Oh, but there's another one. Nice. Wait, hold on. Where's the... There are these chests. Is there like a Koopa shell around here or something? Oh, yes, there is. Okay. Might as well. One of these chests have got to have something. At least the game's generous right now with, like, signposting, like, the edge of, like, those shockwaves and, like, where they can reach. No! Oh, I should have stayed closer to the center. Fuck. Okay. Now we'll do it this way. Ooh. It's getting a bit tricky. Oh my God, come on. Now I'm trying to remember, is there like one extra chest anywhere or something? Oh, fuck! I was not anywhere touching that! Oh my god, this game. And I was long jumping. Oh, you know what? Screw this. Yes, meme Luigi. Funny, haha. Galaxy's doing everything it can to try and kick my ass, even though it is way too late to make me say that, like, that this is somehow a hard game, because for the majority of its runtime, it clearly is not. But I'm trying. Okay, at least they give me more opportunities for this. Okay, fair enough, but admittedly, Mama Luigi is also a meme, so, like, it works both ways. I just assumed it was intentional. Alright, now this with, still fairly easy, it's just the difference now is the, or like these hazardous barriers are now rotating. Yeah, I don't know if, like, the main prankster comment for this is gonna be, like, another Daredevil one. I would not be surprised if they do it just because they want to reuse this. Alright. That was pretty easy. Okay. Yep, save the game. Still always do this. It's much nicer in the sequel when they just autosave instead of giving you the prompt every time. Alright, here we go. Well, I guess no time to delay it. Star number 115 is going to be the one and only Luigi's Purple Coins. Now, hopefully me hyping up how, like, notably difficult it was for a lot of people, including myself back then, we'll see how many tries it actually takes me to do this. Because you'll see, like, where they decide to make this challenge. Yep. Alright. Yep. It's Luigi on the other side. Oh yeah, and you're on a time limit. Did I mention that? Ah, crap. Yeah, this is the nightmare. It's like getting this, getting the route correctly. Oh, come on. No, I was trying to... Ah, shit. Serious time. Oh my god, like this is like oh god, it really is all just coming back to me now. This was just made by some sick bastard. Like look at the purple coins that they just put around out here. Ah, crap. 100 of the... Oh, wait. Okay, no, I'm an idiot. They knew... Like, this was the only way that they could make it fair. Is if they went, okay, there's more than 100. You still gotta collect them within this time limit. And as soon as you step on any of these platforms, they no longer are normal. So, tough shit. God damn it. And obviously you can see like the difficulty that is coming from doing all this, because you had to do this obviously as Mario the first time, and it was already tough then, but now like try adding Luigi's like inherent ice physics on top of that. Oh, wow, that was way too close. How did I save myself from that? And then it just ate my motion input. Thanks, game. I probably could have made this slightly easier on myself if I had like watched like a video of this star again just to get a sense of like what the ideal route would be, but screw it. I'm figuring this out as I go all over again. It's still ultimately a matter of skill. And I'm at least averaging close to about 50 coins per minute, so I should still be left with at least, yeah, with like at least a minute left to get back to the start where the star will spawn. Because I remember at least that much. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna... Yep, okay, good. Less tries than expected, assuming I do not eat shit and fall into this, goop. Yes? Okay. Alright, nice. Ugh. Woo! Yeah, that's how you do that, Star. Just keep moving. I wasn't keeping close enough track of, like how many retries that took, but I'm pretty sure that had to have been no more than 5. Nice, an even 1,000. That feels good. Thank you. Sup, Willie? How's your night going? God, look at that. Got all domes completed except for the very top, the garden. And which is good, because now it means we don't have to keep running back and forth every time a new comet spawns. That'll be a relief. Alright. I am glad I got that out of the way now, because, like, the remaining 7 stars, you know, like, the 5 normal ones and then, like, the 2 bonus, like, they're gonna be such a breeze compared to this. So, let's see. Oh yeah, we got a secret star. We can work on that. And where's it gonna be? Oh, the 3rd one. Alright. Let's see if I can catch where that's gonna be. Oh, there's the pipe. Probably doesn't... Oh, wait, no, yeah, of course. Oh, God, it's this one, right. Because this is literally the successor to Dreadnought Galaxy. Of course they're going to make me redo this whole minigame. And it's probably going to be way, way harder. God, okay. Yes, yes, I'll do it. Just, go easy on the time limit for me, please. Come on. Please, please blow up. Come on. Well, at least this challenge isn't making me lose a life every time I fail it. This is not, you know, it's not pulling a Mario Sunshine on me. Because that'd be real frustrating. But yeah, this is... Yeah, this is stupid. Oh my god, there was just one left over there. Oh my god. The freaking bob-bombs take so much time to detonate. And it's like really hinging on you somehow cluing into the specific spots you need to toss these fuckers in. Which I think I might have clued in on. Oh my god. Are you serious? How is there still... Oh, fuck off. No. Ugh. Kept overshooting. Like, I get the general idea. Like, you do, like, to its credit, you learn more about, like, how big the blast radius is on these bob-bombs. You have a better idea of figuring out where you need to throw them. Like that middle strip of, like, 3. Like, that's pretty easy to figure out because, like, with proper timing and, like, spacing, it can blow up, like, at least 3. Yeah, and also chain reactions. Yeah, like that's like a minor thing that can also help if you get it set up just right. Ugh. Oh well. Yeah, I guess that is still one of the harder stars to get. Just that's at least one of those that I can absolutely believe if someone gave up on it on frustration. Because it is a stupidly tight limit to get. I mean, hell, even the time limit on, like, the first version of that minigame in Battle Rock was similarly, like, really tight. Okay, good. Now, I think all we got left are comets. Let's just knock these out. Let's knock these out quickly. To get everything done that I can before my room gets too toasty and starts interfering with, like, with my laptop's performance. God, I'm probably gonna have to open the window even though I know that, like, it's the evening and the sun's gonna be shining straight into my fucking room. Oh good, no time limit. Just take things easy. Relatively, even though everything is on fire here. Let's go. Nice. It. Oof. Okay. Well, at least that makes it very clear in short order, like, why they give you a health shroom to, like, boost your life that much. Because, yeah, chances are getting some of these coins is gonna put you in the way of, like, getting burnt. Like that. Shit. Okay. All right. Let's just keep going. And okay, good. 52. A little over halfway now. Oh, good. Another coin. More health. Ooh, that's kind of sneaky. It's actually... yeah, I gotta look back over here. Yeah, I cannot ignore even the slightest coin because while there's no time limit, I am very positive that that there are only exactly 100 on this. Even though it looks like they're so packed together that you would think there are extra, there's not. I'm quite positive. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh yeah, we're getting there. 87. Okay, we got 90. Any coins in there? Oh, okay. I get the feeling the rest of these are gonna be, like, in the volcano. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more on this side, so I think we're good. I don't even mind that I lost all that extra health. We're close to the end. We can do this. There we go. Alright, remaining ones have to be in the volcano. Yep. Alright. Nicely done. Yeah, how nice is that? Like another one of these non-timed purple coin stars where it is like I don't miss any on a first pass. Just good because I was missing a lot Monday night. There it is. But there's still one more star on this galaxy, and it's like the other prankster comets. I think I saw it was like a Daredevil one. Shit, yeah, maybe they are probably just making me do that. Oh god, they're making me go up against that fiery Dino Piranha. Alright, we'll see what's available now. Oh, just the purple coin one here. Okay. This one I'm pretty sure is going to be similar to the one at Battle Rock, where there's no timer, but there are only, like, enough purple coins along, like, an auto-scroller path, and you have to make sure you catch every single one. So, no pressure. Go. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I got not much else to say. I just know that, like, this is probably one that has a high chance of a lot of continues, so I'm probably just gonna shut up and focus. The remaining prankster comets are probably not that stressful by comparison to this. Ooh, okay, wow. Thought I would have missed my chance, but I got it. How I've not gotten hit, I got no idea. Fucking hell. Ooh, no! Ooh! No! God damn it! Just the perspective. Not lining up entirely with where you're pointing the control stick sometimes. God damn it, I was so close. I jumped the gun and triggered the gravity change too early. Alright. Doing this all over again. Second try. You know, I will give credit. This is actually one of those situations where I am grateful that this was in the period where Nintendo, like, made it so that, like, their analog sticks had, like, an octagonal gate. Because it makes it a lot easier to know that, like, what I'm doing, like, for moving is guaranteed to be, like, in a straight cardinal direction. And they... Ah! I'm shutting up now. Oh my god, what a fucking save. God, times like these, even though I've gotten so used to, like, Luigi's advantages, I'm legit missing playing as Mario because of his non-ice physics. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good way of, like, describing those octagonal gates, Willie. It really did feel that way, especially when the levels, like, in some of these games were, like, very clearly designed to take advantage of that. Okay. God, just this angle is so weird. I feel so unsure about my, about like where I'm pointing the stick half the time. Whew. Okay. 90, 91, 92. Oh, they're doing this! Oh, fuck off. No, 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 no. Oh, please, don't tell me. Oh my god, that was just the last one. Oh, man. They made me worried. They knew. Like, one of the designers straight up was like, yeah, you bet your shiny metal ass I worked for it. God, so the designer of this star, he or she knew what they were doing when they were like, I'm gonna make it so once you get to the end of this particular auto-scroller gauntlet, you only have 99 out of 100 coins, and you become paranoid if you actually missed one. And then you go forward and realize, oh wait, no, there's the last one. You beautiful Japanese bastard. Alright. Daredevil Comet. Let's see how I fare trying to beat Fiery Dino Piranha without taking a single hit. Probably gonna be a bit tricky, kind of random. I don't know, the fire it causes is like a pain. Or, wait. Oh! I guess I mistook it. That's actually a relief. Thanks, game. Yeah, just an obstacle course without getting hit? Sure, I'll take that challenge. Okay. We're at 118. We got 2 more to go on the normal run, and we will beat Bowser a second time. And then you will see me get a 242 complete star run with only half the effort because I started the stream playthrough with like a save file that had Mario's 120 stars already taken care of. There we go. Yeah, just a cool background shot, all things considered. Oh, fuck! Just mistimed. It's gonna start me all the way back at the beginning, isn't it? Yep. Okay, well, it's not the boss of this level that I thought it was gonna be. But goddamn, is it gonna be a pain to walk all this back if I keep dying after all this? I mean, this part's still fairly easy by itself. It's just the pole star bit's gonna require a lot of patience on my part, which I'm having less and less of because I really want to just get to the end of the game. We're already past like an hour and a half into this stream. This isn't too bad. I just gotta... Yeah, like so. All right. Back to it. These are still some of the raddest, like, launch star sequences of the whole game, I think. They really went nuts with this one. Yeah, I don't care about killing you things, just as long as you get out of my way. Ooh, okay. Okay, come on, come on. Yeah, oh! That was close! Woo! Alright, final stretch. Don't fuck this up. Oh. And now it's sinking, of course. I forgot this part. Shit. It's gonna be... This is a nightmare and a half. Run your ass out of there, Luigi. You just keep moving. Oof. Somehow. Oh god, please do not let the lava catch up. Yes! Haha! Alright! Oh! Quick, grab it, now. Wow, only one try. I'll take it. And all that remains is just one more comet star, and that's in the Dreadnought. Definitely curious what type that will be. Yeah, 119. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, it's a speed run. Alright, have at it. We'll see how fast I can get through this. Top Man Tribe. Okay. Yeah, we're doing a lot of, with these tops. It's probably also going to include the boss fight. Yeah, I think so. Jeez, how far is it going to make me go? Wow. I guess the whole thing, because it's just 6 minutes. Oh, there. Oh, come on! Oh, wait, no, I should have just done that from the beginning. Idiot! Okay, good. Let's do this. Yeah, they're definitely replacing a whole lot of these particular sections with, like, various, like, versions of, like, the red tops that have, like, the spike on top so you can't even jump on them. Although, as Luigi, I guess it's kind of a moot point. You can just backflip and then do, like, a spin jump while holding the A button, and it'll just work. Oh boy, but now it's this shit over here. The freaking pole stars through the cannonballs. Got it. Okay. About 4 minutes to spare. Alright, just keep running past all these. Do not care about opening up any of the chests. As we've established, they are nothing but just items. Grab a refill on this while I'm at it. Oh yeah! Look at that skip! That's the power of Luigi, motherfuckers. And then this boss is still a joke. On. Yeah, like so. There we go. Our 120th star. Right fucking here. Jesus, it is so toasty in my room right now. I cannot believe this. Like, it's evening right now and, like, in the low 60s outside, which might not seem that bad for people that might be in a warmer climate than I am, but it still translates to, like, a sweatbox for, like, a room when you're in here doing a lot of stuff with computers. To go to another world. But before we do that, we have to fight Bowser again. Back to the center of the universe. Skipping all the cutscenes as well, because we've seen them. With this fantastic final level, once again. Still, a pretty fun ride, all things considered. Even with being reminded of, like, the particular challenges one must deal with when playing as Luigi. You gotta... Like the sole downside he has, the big one, is kind of a lot to deal with in exchange for, like, the multitude of benefits. It doesn't seem like it balances out entirely at the start. But I think these last few stars definitely made me reconsider that and go, oh yeah, no. They balance Luigi's pros and cons just right. Like, some of these stars are definitely a lot harder in ways that, like, they really just weren't as Mario. And conversely, some were also easier as Luigi compared to Mario, just because of, like, the big boost in jump height and speed he has. But I'm glad to have gone back to this again. Like, at the very least, doing this as Luigi for the stream instead of starting from the very beginning as Mario was, like, just the right call for me. Just to show off what will ultimately be the final piece of content that would have normally required that I had to complete Luigi's playthrough beforehand, which is, like, I'd rather not, if I'm being honest. Like, you think it was, like, cool watching me play through, like, these 120 stars already on stream, but again, the big thing is that, like, you do those exact same stars as Mario, and then the game expects you to do them again as Luigi, And once you do that, it reveals to you, oh wait, there is actually like one more surprise for both characters. Thus making the game actually a motherfuck. Come on. Well, that was like just a bad like luck combo. Oh, fuck. Stop it! Ah, let me. Why? I completely forgot how I was supposed to like properly navigate through those because like those platforms disappear. Okay. Yeah, just like like kind of going back to what I had talked about with this game, like ever since the start. It's like I greatly appreciate that they finally made this the game where they had Luigi playable in like a new 3D Mario, because Super Mario 64 DS doesn't count. You know, that's just the port of like somewhat dubious quality because of like the platform it's on. Oh, fucking just let me grab the coin. What is wrong with you? Ugh. Yeah, but despite having him playable, I don't think it was 100% worth it to be the sort of thing where he's only playable if you 100% complete the game as Mario beforehand on that save file. And then the only thing you have to do with him is to 100% it again, and that somehow adds an extra % of things to do for both characters. Whereas you compare that to Galaxy 2, in which it manages to have the exact same number of stars as this, except the next set of 120 stars that it makes you like get aren't just literal copies of the same 120 you did beforehand. Like, they're all new ones, it's just like the context behind how you get them is slightly different. And you can freely swap between Mario and Luigi. So you have a bit more control over whether or not you want Mario for like certain stars or Luigi for others, where like his speed and jump height might be more beneficial. Again, Galaxy 2 is just an overall better game, and this is already a great game to begin with. Like, I wouldn't be talking so highly of like Galaxy 2 like I do if it wasn't for just the fact that it does improve that much on what was already like a really good first pass. All right, round 2. Huh. Yeah, he stayed real close. Huh. Couldn't get another volley off, you prick. Come on. Yes. Final phase. Let's end this right now. I destroyed your galaxy once, and I'm gonna do it again. Even though you probably don't even remember that I did it because, I don't know, like, resetting the entire universe shenanigans. Ah, crap. I got this theme that they go with is so good. Yes, yes, yes. Get over here. Yes. All right. And one more. Yeah. Take that, you flaming lizard bastard. That went good. Fun going through that level a second time, even with like the weird lava shenanigans, like kind of like in that tube with the bullet bills and whatnot. And yeah, it's like clear this time instead of solid because we had already collected it technically. Now I guess I just need to like skip through all the cutscenes that I can coming up just to get back to the main menu and get us our final reward. And get to see that other world that Rosalina was talking about. Is it gonna let me skip this? No. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I guess whether I liked it or not, I was like, this is still gonna go over 2 hours. That's fine. Oh, man. Good game. I still get a certain amount of joy of playing like these various like games that Nintendo had put out on the Wii, even though this was kind of like a lot of the games they were putting out were along like the more easy side of things compared to what they put out before and after. Which, you know, considering like just the appeal of the Wii and everything, I get it. They still found ways to like just make the act of interacting with it still fun. Which I think was just the more important part. Because, like, I mean, hell, I'm at, like, even in my off time, I'd actually been playing Donkey Kong Country Returns again. Admittedly, this time, like, I've been playing through it with a gecko code through USB loader, where basically lets me use a classic controller and maps all the waggle functions to like a button, so it completely fixes like the one problem with the game that everyone bitches about as if it's like a completely game ruining, which like I know very well after playing so many games on this system what counts as like good motion controls. Like, so many people from around this time and even now are, like, the kind of stubborn assholes that cannot even comprehend that there's, like, a good or bad way to do it. They just hate it on principle. But even back then, I was like, man, like, shaking the Wii remote to roll is, like, a bad move. What were you thinking? Like, shaking to ground pound, that was, like, the extent to which, like, the whole, like, Wii remote and nunchuck shaking in DKC Returns made sense. Because it was at least, like, a motion you were doing that could be seen as analogous to what DK is doing in that instance. He's pounding the ground with his fists, you know, and the feedback that comes from it. It made no sense for rolling, which is a very critical part of movement and platforming in Donkey Kong Country. Or worse, blowing on things. Yeah, that made no sense. So yeah, DKCR on Wii with a code that lets you use a classic controller, you know, just the gecko code. Best way to play it. Not the 3DS version, even though it doesn't have the waggle, obviously, but you are playing it on a 3DS, so that's kind of a downside already. But, like, even then, like, just going back through it again, it's still, you know, it's still fun. Like, in a way that, like, you know, has a similar sort of, like, quaint, like, first attempt feel to it. Kind of like how the original DKC on the Super Nintendo felt compared to its sequels, where it just iterated on things in crazy ways in the sequels. You know? Whereas Returns was just like, all right, we're back to basics, and we have this now being developed by a proper internal Nintendo studio that can that is proven to be pretty adept at like working on different types of games and not just Metroid Prime. But like the part that was like very nice to see again with Donkey Kong Country Returns is the same thing with like a lot of like what is in like both this game and Galaxy 2, where it's like it's the little details. Like it's the sort of thing where it's like where like even compared to like what they were messing around with their GameCube titles, it felt like with the Wii they were really going ham on being like, we need to make sure that like every minor interactable thing possible, or even non-interactable, has like some manner of like reaction to what you, the player, are doing. Forgot how nice this game was to finish. It is, yeah. Even with like the whole crazy swerve of like rebooting the galaxy because Bowser's artificial galaxy has just created a black hole and is going to swallow the universe.
Welcome, new galaxy.
Welcome, new galaxy, indeed. In fact, you know absolutely well I'm gonna be reusing. I'm gonna be using that line as like part of the stream title for Galaxy 2 when I start that tomorrow. It would have been saved for Friday, but I've actually got like a prior engagement that night. I'm just just to like and because I have no idea how long it will go for that night, since it will be right after work, like I don't want to take any chances of like trying to promise that I will stream that night but not have like a clear timetable of when it will be. So it's gonna be Thursday instead, and I'm alright with that because I've been itching so long to get Galaxy 2 after like what, 5 streams of this, of what have been like a combined total of at least more than 10 hours, like 10 to 12. Heck, maybe closer to 11 if we're really like just like working out the average. It's still such a good game. It was a delightful thing to experience in 2007, and one of the few games in from 2007, a year that many people like to reminisce fondly as being one of the greatest years for games ever. One of the few games I'll point to where it just stayed true to the core of like what it was all about, and is like, as a result, holds up more as being timeless compared to a lot of those 2007 games that ended up setting the trends and the tone for what came forth in that generation, you know? 'Cause I know there are people that liked BioShock when that came out, and Mass Effect. Call of Duty Modern Warfare was a big deal. Halo 3 came out, although I guess that's not quite in like the same degree as some of the others, because that was just a straight sequel to like the first 2 games that had already established its gameplay on the Xbox. Assassin's Creed as well, leaving the first seeds of poisoning the well on open world games. Yeah, I feel like it was basically this game and the Orange Box, I think, is the only survivors from 2007 where I look at those games and be like, yeah, impact aside, they've also kind of set a bunch of like trends and like attitudes for developers that like changed the way games felt. That was like kind of a downer in retrospect. Like coming off of like what people were like really focusing on back in the PS2 days, like fucking downgrade and a half. So glad we're largely past that, at least for Japanese games, just because they have more of like a tech issue. And I guess certain Western devs as well that like have more PC roots and just being like, you know, we're not gonna try and overly compromise our genres to work for a console audience. We're just gonna make sure they're good across the board, and therefore guarantee that they're still like that they're still best played on PC. Thanks, id Software and Arcane. Shame I can't skip past the credits currently. Because I mean, like, these are still largely the same. They're showing this dude with a red hat instead of the person I played at. I don't know what they're thinking. This is Super Luigi Galaxy after all. Oh yeah, but at least some of the graphics, like the images were a bit different, because they no longer needed to show us like, hey, there's one final power up. Admittedly, it's a power up that just has little use anywhere in the game. Oh, here we are. Bonus cutscene. See, look at this. Again, aren't you glad I played as Luigi instead of Mario? Because otherwise we probably would not be... Well, actually, maybe we still would get this, but we wouldn't get what comes after.
Thank you.
Yep. Best girl in the Mario series. I mean, what? She's got a cool haircut, and I'm pretty sure she's the tallest of all the other princesses, so I'd say that works for me. I love the whole thing, too, where it's just like the whole point of like that Gateway Galaxy is that it just has a doorway that is just like an instant portal from that planetoid to the observatory. Oh. Luma's still left behind. And we got like a rusted, abandoned version of the Toad ship. And there it is. Grand Finale Galaxy. Like, it's not like, just calm your expectations about it. No, it is not some super, like, ultra hard, like, final obstacle course. No, they only realized that they should have done that when they made Galaxy 2. Mario. And this is available for both characters, so we're gonna actually see it twice. Doesn't really count as, yeah, like, it's definitely something where, like, it doesn't count as a, as like a huge challenge. It's more like a victory lap after everything you've done. No, I'm fine. Right, I forgot. Yeah, you don't talk to her in order to access it. It's only just if you want to go back to the final battle. Seriously, who the hell do I talk to?
Sorry. Yeah.
Wait, seriously? Okay, God, I'm really confused now. How the hell do I... Where do I go to access this? What the fuck? Like, did I seriously miss something or other? Oh my God. Yeah, it definitely feels weird now, just going back to playing as actual Mario and like getting like his physics again. I don't know if there's no. Ah, damn it! What am I missing? You know, I feel embarrassed that I basically have to do this now for what is basically just a victory lap galaxy, so I'm going to pull up old trusty game facts on this one. Right. Fucking where is it? Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's where it is. Okay, hold on. So I know where to go now. I mean, we could also just, like, check the map right now. Oh, yeah, well, I guess it's not listing it at the moment. Because, yeah, those are the domes, and we saw, like, the individual, like, extra galaxies. But no, we have to take this green launch star. And talk to this dude. Yeah, not even like a cutscene when you load up the game again for the first time showing, hey, there's a new Luma, go talk to it. God, I completely forgot that they don't even like signal that to you. But here we are, Grand Finale Galaxy, the Star Festival. Hey, look at that, it's that prologue area that I never showed you on the at the start of the stream because we weren't playing as Mario. Yeah, there's no enemies, no challenges. There's extra NPCs now because before it was just Toads. But since we rebooted the galaxy twice, everything is a lot closer in proximity to the Mushroom Kingdom. So we got a whole lot more friends. Yeah, evening to you too, sir. Like I said, victory lap. Like, no enemies, no time challenge. You can talk to these NPCs. Yeah. I mean, look at that. They're all pleased to see me. It's a fun time. Even the billboards here. If only. Yep, so this is all you do. And we're gonna be doing this, like, fucking twice. As both characters. Yeah, about that. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Captain Toad, but, you're probably not suited to this job. Exploration probably is like a better talent for you. I want to get up there. Hold on just a second. Yeah! There we go. Star bunnies are here as well. We know who the real heroes of this story are. You guys did jack shit except let me catch you. Don't even try to take credit. There it is. No Peach waiting for us. She's probably inside. Oh wait, no, we got a message. A congratulations letter. Yes, do tell. Oh, right, yeah. Oh god, that's right. I haven't even, like, talked about this. Because, like, the whole Mail Toad thing isn't just something that, like, it doesn't just exist to give you the letters in-game. It's like, when you have the game idle, and like with Wii Connect 24 operating back when that was a thing, you know, where you would leave it on standby, and late in the middle of the night, if you had it in your room like I did, you would be woken up by, like, the bright blue glow coming from the Wii's disk drive. Which was basically going to be, like, any number of things based on the game. In the case of Mario Galaxy, anytime, like, it glowed, it did that because it was basically a message from Mail Toad telling you, Like, giving you mostly just an update on, like, hey, Luigi located a star. He went off somewhere. Oh, no, he's missing. And then when you find him, you get another letter that says, thanks for finding Luigi. It was novel at the time, alright? So we did that as Luigi. It's probably only 5. Wait, another 20? Wait, is this maybe just a thing that's exclusive to Luigi? Just because controlling him is a lot harder? Wow, that's kind of sad. I don't know. I guess it would have been nice. Like, I would have assumed that that was something that was consistent as both Mario and Luigi. Or, I don't know. Maybe I just, like... I just got bad luck when I switched over to Mario and didn't get anything from from, like, the male Toad. But, like, enough time passed that when I returned to Luigi, it just gave me, like, the message from Peach. So let's do this again. Get all these purple coins. Get another message from the male Toad that'll be sent to the Wii message board. And I think I'll close things out by actually showing what that is. Because I think that'd be a nice thing to show off. It's definitely something that is, like, now, like, lost to time. And, like, unknown to people if, like, their only experience with Galaxy was, like, through emulator or, like, the 3D All-Stars collection on Switch. This is why I try and play these games on original hardware, people. There are certain things, there are little details that you just may never notice that they were completely left behind in, like, further, like, ports and transitions to other hardware. Yeah, we know. Good for you, Toad. Good for you, Captain. Yeah, that's pretty quick, all things considered. Oh, boy. Yeah. Sure, I'll take 2 copies of it. And with that, not only have we done 120 stars as Luigi, like the intended 120 stars, we now have a total of 242 on this save file. Again, for half the effort. Because the first time going for 120 was all taken care of before this even started. Now then, let's take a look at that message. There it is. We'd like to send you a galaxy-sized thanks for saving all the Power Stars and playing to the very end. Till next time, the Super Mario Galaxy staff. Look at that. Oh yeah, and the send button was there if you wanted to send it to people on your friends list back when you had to, like, input it through, like, freaking, through friend codes. And yeah, look at that. Like, it's good to have it, like, send you the congratulations letter twice because it's 2 different pictures, you know? Mario and Peach and Luigi and Rosalina because they couldn't bother making a model for Daisy, I guess. Oh, it's been a while since I have seen this. I completely forgot that, like, these messages were even a thing. Because it had been, like, over a decade since I had gone through Mario Galaxy in earnest. And that was, like, a fun reminder, I think. That was cool. That's Mario Galaxy.
Super Mario Galaxy!
Yep. And with that, I can finally put this disc away, back on the shelf. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, like, I've never owned a physical copy of Galaxy 2, but that's fine, because I have USB Loader GX, I got the game installed on there, so I can just run it off a hard drive. So, we'll be able to hit the ground running tomorrow with Galaxy 2. It'll be really exciting to get back to that and just seeing like the night and day difference. Quite literally, I think, in terms of visuals, because like the skyboxes and like idea of what space is in Galaxy 2 is so much more vibrant and bright. And also just like a so much tighter experience. I can't wait. I hope you all appreciate it. Until then, thanks everyone for watching me go through this, especially having to power through all like the freaking frame rate issues that OBS has been giving me. It is so toasty in here right now, and I'm sure it can't be good for my laptop, so I've just gotta like turn everything off and try and cool down. Until then, you all have a good night. Take care. Later.